Resident Evil. In order to do speed runs, for those that aren't familiar, at least with me doing it, I'm going to do it on the easiest difficulty. That's usually the way that speed running goes, to get through the game the quickest. So we're just going to hop right into it. I've been trying to get... I already have clear data. I'm just using this data because I just want the knife and not the... or the knife in the infinite launcher, not the gun in the infinite launcher. So we're just going to try and zoom through this as fast as possible. We're still here. It's just doing data stuff. But anyways, I've attempted to do this numerous times in streaming it, and I've always had a problem either with the stream itself or I just couldn't upload it directly from my PS4. So here's another stream. We're trying to just get through this as fast as possible. I'll try doing some explaining as I go along. Alright, so to my knowledge, if you unequip a weapon, if you have no weapon equipped, I should say, you are a little faster. So all cutscenes we're skipping, obviously, for the sake of, speed running. And yeah, let's just try and get through this as fast as possible. I'm not a pro speedrunner or anything like that. I just want to have some... I just want to have a video where I can beat this game in under 2 hours. That's pretty much it. So if we go up here, we won't have to really search the halls or anything. We'll just trigger the next cutscene and be able to progress through the game. Yeah, I was having technical difficulties. It was pretty much all my fault, but I originally did this on Twitch, but I forgot to, well, not that I forgot, but I didn't know that I had to put my settings to allow the broadcast to be archived because I wanted to export it over to YouTube. So I didn't know that because I'm fairly new to Twitch. So unfortunately, for whatever reason, they just don't have that option already checked out for you to just save past broadcast automatically. You have to actually click the box in order for it to do that. So that was the first mess up. Then my second mess up was not really so much a mess up, but more so a technical difficulty on my PS4. I tried to just upload the data from my PS4 just by saving the footage on it, and the footage saved just fine. I'm still going to actually grab these just for safety's sake. And when I went to try and upload it, I had it in 2 parts, and for one, I didn't like that. I didn't like that I had to put it in 2 parts. And for 2, it just kept erroring out on me. So when I tried to upload just even the first part, I couldn't even upload the first part. So I said, you know what? It would just be faster for me. Instead of trying to fight with this thing, it would just be faster for me to just stream another speed run. I did clock in at 1:58, and that was with plenty of errors. So I barely made it under 2 hours. But again, I'm hoping that I don't make so many mistakes like I did before. In which I'm sure I probably will. Not to mention that I just woke up. I'm a little groggy. So that's probably going to be working against me. Let's grab this, and now we're going to start opening our first set of doors with the sword key. We won't be busting out a weapon for a little bit here. Our first enemy we're going to be taking down is actually going to be a dog, because it's mandatory. So again, this isn't like a professional run or anything like that, but if you're watching and you just kind of want to get some tips or tricks on how to go about the game, because there are a couple trophies for speedrunning it, by all means feel free to kind of get the general layout and which way to go. I think I have a pretty optimal path of how to do it. On this is on very easy, and my first attempt on very easy, I clocked in at 210, and that was my first time attempting it ever. And then you also have to speed run it on hard mode, and I clocked that in at 237. So we should have plenty of time to get through everything. I'm kind of playing with fire here because I also am doing this a little later in the day. So we'll probably get well, I'm not really playing with fire, but we'll probably be getting a phone call from Katykins, and she'll join us later via speakerphone, because I think she'll be getting out of work a little early today. So we'll have her on the stream with us a little later, I'm sure. So we're going to skip a couple rooms, including the shotgun room. We won't be using any shotguns. We're going to mainly be using the grenade launcher for this run. And our first dodge of a zombie is coming up. And unfortunately, I always have a hard time with this one. Not him, but another one, which is this guy right here. I try to trigger him to grab me, and there's actually a way where you can kind of bend the AI to your will. And with him, it's kind of tricky. You can get him to kind of grab you through the wall, and he'll just make the grab animation like at the wall, but you got to be very, very precise. I haven't really practiced that dodge. Excuse me. So he usually grabs me, and it bugs the hell out of me, but again, I can't be too mad at it because I haven't really practiced on him. Really what I should be doing is going down into that save area and making a separate file and just kind of practicing it. But again, I don't really have too much time to be doing that. I've been playing this game to hell for about a week and a half now, and I've just really had my fill of it. This is my favorite Resident Evil, but also at the same time, I'm just kind of like, man, I'm kind of done with this game now. I want to move on. I want to move on to something else. I want to move on to Resident Evil 5, actually. I only have one video up of Resident Evil 5, but I want to continue my, my journey with that one. And then from there, we're going to go to Code Veronica. Okay, so this is going to be our first kill. So back up here, equip this, use this. Now this room can go, yeah, it can either go that way, it can go a little better. I'm hoping that this dog isn't going to attack me. Alright, it looks like he missed, so that wasn't too bad. I'll take it. And now we're going to actually have our next zombie dodge. This one is a little more cooperative. I guess not today. Come on. Try to grab me, dude. So yeah, he doesn't really want to cooperate either. So yeah, this really isn't working out too well. Usually, okay, so the way that you can kind of make them go for you, kind of grab at you, is you sort of nudge your character towards them, and at the same time you want to try and do like this like pull away method, where you're kind of tapping the D-pad towards them, and then tapping it a bit away from them as well. So far, no luck. I mean, a dodge is a dodge, but that did take a little too damn long, so not exactly not exactly all that good. But again, this is amateur speed run, so I don't think we really need to worry too much about it. We just want to really get underneath 2 hours. I mean, even a little over would be fine. Let's take this. We're going to throw this in here. Alright, move on. So, this room over here, now there's a crimson head in it. I'm really hoping that he isn't going to grab me, because I need to get to a door that he's literally standing right next to. So, hopefully he cooperates. Okay, so that was good. Now I still have this zombie over here, but we should be able to run straight away past them. So that's good. Zombies that are on the stairs have no grab animation, so you can run past them, but they do have that vomit animation though, so you need to be a little careful with that. Just don't let them chuck on you. We're gonna grab this right here again for safety reasons. And we're also now going to get our first death mask. So use the chemical and then just spam the hell out of the button. This will kill our plant friend here, allowing us to walk past it. If you don't do that, he'll just keep whipping the shit out of you, and that's never any good. We'll heal as we go. Hopefully we won't really have to be doing too much of it. This you can absolutely just ignore. Ignore these doors as well. They're not mandatory to go into. Okay. And now we're going to go and trigger the cutscene with Richard, so we can leave him, let him die, and continue exploring. Or we're going to continue to explore, and while we're doing that, we're going to let him die. I don't know if Richard dies off of an invisible timer, or sorry, I just want to use the key here really quick. We are eventually going to go back in there, but my inventory will get a little too cluttered if I go in now. But what I was saying about Richard is we want to go in here and activate this, because Richard's going to be poisoned, and then the game prompts you to go and get serum for him. We're totally going to ignore the serum and go and do our other stuff, and then we're gonna loop back around, and by that time hopefully Richard will be dead. I know it's kind of mean to say. But yeah, hopefully he'll be dead by that point. The reason as to why that is because we need to get into the next room that Richard is next to. But the problem is that the game won't let you go in that room until you either save him or he dies. So we're going to not save him. We're going to have him die instead. The other reason why I want him to die is because there will be an additional cutscene if I let him live when I'm facing the first boss. And I don't want this because it's a very dangerous position that you'll be in if you save Richard. You'll be more susceptible to the boss hitting you rather than with Richard dead, where you'll actually be a little more far away from the boss and much more closer to your objective. So we got that. I don't know if that's the best way to do that room that I just did, but I did it like that. That's the way I know, and that's the way I'm sticking to until I learn otherwise. Which I assume isn't going to be for a very long time because, like I said, I'm really done with playing this game for now. Nothing against the game, just been playing it for a solid week and a half straight. I want to move on to something else. Now, before we get to our next part, I'm going to go in here, use that. I'm actually going to go in here, and it's only for the sake of resetting that zombie back so I don't have to try and dodge him or deal with him. Since that zombie just really doesn't like me. You want to hug the stairs here and try to not activate this guy too soon. And now we're ready to mosey on through. So now I believe there should only be one door left to open. But we're going to double back and go and check on Richard now. And hopefully he's dead. But actually, before we do that, we're going to drop off some death masks to try and further kill some time. Because I've noticed that Richard would still be alive when I just come back right from here. So we're going to waste a little more time. Not too much, but we're going to drop off some death masks. So here's our third one. And as you can see, our inventory is now full too, so it's really not too much of a shabby idea to go on ahead and drop these off. Now, I know this isn't how speedrunners do it. I'm well aware of that. This is just my little method on how I do it. Again, just, I'm just an amateur at this, so, we're not trying to make any world records here. We're not trying to, do anything like that. We're just trying to kind of get a little bit of a personal best. I've already mastered the game. I don't need to, try and compete with these speedrunners. Plus, I'm on a PS4 anyway, so, you're only going to get so far. Since all the best speedrunning times are obviously done on PC anyways. I just really don't see myself being able to do anything like that. As a matter of fact, I'm so bad at it, I already forgot that I need to put my weapon away. Just to run a little faster, so, I mean, that'll pretty much show you where I'm at when it comes to, speedrunning. We'll put it away now. I don't know, I heard that you are indeed a bit faster, and I hear that it's like, I don't know, like, it's really small. It's like 3% faster, but I mean, obviously, with every, step you're taking, that's obviously going to add up quite fast. So it probably would be smarter for me to try to remember to unequip my weapon. But again, it's not a huge deal. So he should be finished off here. Poor Richard, man. I think I've saved this guy maybe once in all my recent playthroughs. Okay, so yeah, he's gone. Sorry, dude. There's a zombie in here. I'm actually gonna take him out. Just want to make sure he is dead. He's dead. Okay. The reason as to why I took that one out is because when you light the candlestick in here, it'll trigger him to come back, or not come back, but come into the room, and I don't want to have to deal with him and try and dodge this other one that's right here. So I just want to kind of get him to run around the room here. Kind of a really tight squeeze to be trying to dodge two zombies, so again, that's why I took him out. Again, excuse me, I'm a little groggy, my voice is a little grainy. So now we're going to go back to the dining room area to pick up an item. I'm aware that there are other speedrunning tricks, like going up the stairs and this and that. I don't know, it just doesn't seem to work out whenever I try it. So, not even going to bother. Alright, so we want to grab this. Hi Diamond, how are you? Sorry, the chat's a little delayed, but I'm here and I'm checking you out. We're just doing a little amateur speed run right now. Okay, so he grabbed us, but again, that's no problem. Get rid of the key. Now we can get started over here. You literally only need to push that once to grab the music notes. Play a little music. Hey, you just woke up, me too. And we're gonna swap this out. Yeah, I literally just woke up, I don't know, like 20 minutes ago. Or 24 minutes ago. I literally woke up to this. Went to the bathroom and now I'm here just trying to get through this game because I'd like to have a quick little speed run of it on my channel. I'm going to go over here actually and use this key. This is the last door. A lot of people forget that the sword key needs to be used here. I just want to get rid of it for the sake of inventory. Run past him. Well, good morning, good afternoon. And now we're going to do this. Simple little puzzle. The solution is actually in the painting next to the clock. So it's large gear, always the large gear. I've played this game so much now. I'm really to the point where I just want to move on to it because I want to start streaming Resident Evil 5. But I know that if I start that up, I'm not going to come back to this for a while, so I really need to just get my little speed run done and over with. We're going to make a quick pit stop to grab the grenade launcher. We're not going to fight the first boss. I just want to grab this. We're going to be using this against the prototype Elder Crimson head because I don't think I'm going to have enough bullets in my handgun, and I definitely want to have this grenade launcher for later. Most notably against Plant 42. Alright, that's actually kind of new to me. I've never run into Barry right there. It's actually kind of a good thing because you have to search for the grenade launcher, but you automatically get it, I guess, when Barry's there. So that kind of worked out a little nice. I never ever see him there. There's always just something new that I'm discovering with this game. It came out in 2002. I got it not the day that it came out, but not too long after. I know that. That's when my PlayStation 2, the PS2 Fat, the big version. Whew. You're not very good at this game, but you like to watch. Oh. Well, there you go then. I mean, I'm playing this on the easiest difficulty just for the sake of speedrunning. I have played it on all. I platinumed this game. I clocked in at 237. On hard mode, so it's not that tough of a game as long as you know what to grab, what to do first. I mean, it's all honestly, really, it's all just a big fetch quest, right? So it all just comes down to memory, and if you play it enough, then you'll definitely get better at it. But who knows? Maybe you can find a few tricks here that'll help you out. So now we got our final death mask, and we're ready to rock and roll on this this elder. Again, running without a weapon makes you a little faster, so it's definitely good for speed running. Yeah, there's a trophy for beating it under 3 hours on hard mode, and like I said, I clocked in at 237. You get the infinite launcher, and it's also necessary to do if you want the trophy for all weapons. I'm kind of sort of a trophy hunter, not big time, but yeah. Yeah, the tank controls, yeah, they definitely. I've been playing the game since 1996. The original version, that is, and it's pretty much the same exact controls. Just tank controls, yeah, they can be a little brutal. It helps to not only practice with the controls, but also it comes down to knowing the camera angles in the game as well, because then you already know what buttons to hold, to press. I'm just going to wait for him to get up because I don't want to risk missing a shot or anything like that. Fighting this guy, if you're doing the all-knife run like I've done before in the past, oh my god. Whew, he took 4 shots. That kind of sucked. But again, that's okay. But yeah, he if you're doing a knife run, he pretty much automatically becomes the hardest enemy in the game. No joke. Now we're going to take our little shortcut here. So what's up? What other Resident Evils have you played? Have you played 7? I just got done speedrunning that not too long ago either. Yeah, he did. He really did. No joke, huh? Dodge him. And then there's this dog that's really going to want my blood in here too. Hopefully he won't get it, but we'll see. Yeah, he really, really wanted me bad that time. Usually it takes about 3 rounds to put him down, but yeah, today he just really, really wasn't wanting any part of it. Okay, where are we going? We're going over here. So I want to grab this again, just for the sake of safety. We're being a little cautious here, but again, even with being cautious and everything, we should still be able to clock in under 2 hours. This thing I always mess up. Alright, got that one. I usually always mess up this other one. Oh, you never played 7 yet? 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, so you're pretty seasoned though. Yeah, 7 definitely I messed up. Told you I always mess up on this one. Why isn't it moving? Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. Oh yeah, Code Veronica is probably it's probably in my top 3. 7 is really good though too. I know a lot of people were really worried about it, and a lot of people actually still think that 7 isn't a true RE game, but it really is. The only difference in it is that it's not from a third-person perspective. Other than that, it is without a doubt one of the most truest Resident Evil games I've ever played in my life. I also feel that 6 gets maybe too much hate. Don't get me wrong, they really did go overboard with it. I will say that, but it's a good game. I just don't feel that it's really a good RE game. Definitely enjoyed 5 for its introduction to online play. That was a lot of fun to play with a friend. And of course 4. 4 is just an absolute masterpiece. You know, when 4 came out, they knew that they needed to reinvent the formula of Resident Evil, and they did a fantastic job with it. And obviously it's regarded as, you know, I guess it's pretty much regarded as one of the best, if not the best. But yeah, this one right here, this is my favorite. Yeah, 6 handled nice. I like that the characters were a bit quicker. The animations were a bit quicker and stuff like that. It should be an interesting game to try to speedrun. I haven't played 2 in a long time. I think the next time I play 2 is probably just going to be when they come out with the remake of it, which I'm very excited for. Alright, so we can't skip this cutscene, and we might get hit here. Yeah, 4 and 5 were definitely a lot of fun. Alright, so we got her to swing at air, so that's nice. Nice little tactic that I picked up from watching some runs. Yeah, I just actually went through 4 again. I made a plenty of videos on that one too. I think that's what I was playing before I popped this one in. I've just been on a huge Resident Evil kick lately. And I'm absolutely loving it. Code Veronica is next on my list. Well, no, I'm sorry, 5 and then Code Veronica. So the Resident Evil kick is still going. Yeah, I think she's actually the second most powerful enemy in the game, just right behind the Tyrant. Because yeah, she can put you in caution status easily with just one hit, and on hard mode, probably red caution status too. So yeah, she can be. Well, I mean, you know, she not gonna mince words. She can pretty much be a bitch. All right, so we're ready to rock. We got a few dogs that we need to hopefully dodge. I usually like taking this little route here. So that went well. I really hate those dogs right there. Especially after you're trying to deliver the battery to the elevator. Okay, it says not necessary to use. It's so sensitive sometimes. Oh, thank you. I could do a little better. I've been really bad with the zombies lately, but thanks. Yeah, just lately my my RNG with the zombies has not been going too well. There's a way that you can kind of manipulate the zombie AI, but I feel that the zombies are actually the biggest threat in the game. Because everything else is so easy to dodge. Also, the snakes like to get me too. I don't know what it is, but those snakes are always biting my ass. So now we're getting into our second area of the game. I like to just pretty much refer to it as Phase 2 of the game. And it'll be the old residency. And the biggest threat we're going to have in the old residency is literally just going to be Plant 42. But there's a little bit of a trick you can do to make it. We're not going to synthesize V-Jolt or anything like that. But there is a certain weapon in here we will be picking up, and that should make life a little easier. Alright, so we gotta make a pit stop in here first. Synthesizing V-Jolt brings Plant 42 down to 50% health. Or actually, if you're playing as Jill, I think it kills it automatically. As Chris, it brings it down to 50% health, so that definitely helps if you're doing a knife run. But yeah, just be Jill in that case then if you're not too good at it. We don't wanna bug that spider, so we're good. I'm glad that he decided to just start walking up the wall. It's the part with the statue and the wall. Honestly, it sucks to control. Oh, yeah. It's funny actually. I think in one of my streams that I did, I actually say it like you got to kind of be one with the tank controls at that point in order to, yeah, not get squished or at least be fast enough. But yeah, that can be a little tricky with the tank controls. That might actually be the worst part of the entire game with tank controls for newer players, most definitely. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a back and forth here now. Skip that. Skip this. Yeah, it can be a little rough. I remember it giving me quite a hard time back when I was playing it on the GameCube. So trust me, I feel your pain, or at least I felt your pain, you know, quite a while back. But still, yeah, I was there too. It was just pretty much practice and this and that, and memorizing the camera angles. I mean, even still, when I'm running around in that area or in that room, I still don't do the controls too much justice. I'm sure I would make any other speedrunner cringe. So we're going to take this key and open a door to get another key, and repetition, but hey, that's Resident Evil for you, and damn it, I love it. I love it. Alright. So, I love that they get rid of the keys for you when you're done with them too. Man, that's awesome. We're going to make a little run over here right quick, and we're going to grab this. Oh yeah, for sure, man. The rest of the stream will be up in case you want to check it out later. It'll be on my channel, so. But thanks for popping in, man, and have a good day at work. Alright, so we got to drain this. Always Resident Evil in its dirty water tubs. The little weapon that I picked up, the self-defense gun, is actually a very powerful weapon. People like to use it on either Plant 42 or the second encounter with Jan. I'm going to use it on Plant 42 because I'm not going to have a whole bunch of ammo for my grenade launcher, which honestly I really should have unequipped so I can run a little faster. So again, I'm slipping too over here. Let's put it away for now. And now we're going to go down into the labs. There should be a zombie in here now. And I guess we dodged him that time, but we're going to have to deal with him later. And it's probably going to be a taser into his face. Alright, so we're already here. And now we got to do this. This is just awful. I hate having to do this. Just way too much time. But needs to be done. And then we're going to do a little swimming. Well, not really swimming, but yeah. How exciting is this? So, if Katykins gets off early, she'll be calling me soon. But that's okay, we'll have her as a special guest. Somebody to talk to. Even though our buddy Diamond was talking to us. Diamond had to get ready for work. But maybe we'll have another friend to chit-chat with. So here, sometimes I get bit, sometimes I don't. Lately I've been getting bit. So far it looks pretty promising that I won't, but I might have spoke too soon. Looks like I'm going to get out of this one okay. So the first thing we want to do is check this and see what valve we're going to need to open. 3, okay.
locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
So before we become shark food, we need to close this area off so we can drain the water. This part can really get new players panicking. Does a good job of that. Can be a pretty intense scene if you don't know exactly what to do. But after a few tries, it's not too bad. So now the shutters will go down, and we'll be ready to drain the water. So there you go. Water drained. Completely drained. Kind of running around. I'm still messing up on the tank controls. So again, I feel for our buddy Diamond with these wonky controls. Over here, actually, we want this. We definitely don't want to forget that. So I'll just grab it now. Because we're going to need, I'm pretty sure we're going to need at least 3 rounds against Plant 42. With using the self-defense gun as well. And that should kill it. Unless it wants to be a punk ass like that Elder Crimson Head was. Let's drop this in here. And fry this fishy. So in my last run, I actually forgot to grab this key too, so I even had to run back for this. I wasn't too far away, but still not my best work. But yeah, this time I'm definitely not going to forget. Alright, so far so good. I think we're doing pretty decent on time. We're not using the Magnum in this run. We will be getting Berries 44 later though. This way, right? Yeah. And I didn't forget about that zombie. I may or may not dodge him, I don't know. We'll see how he feels. He didn't feel like being a good boy, but I didn't really try to bait and lure him either, though, so... I'll use our newfound key here. And we have to grab, hopefully you don't get bit by these stupid bees. The bees, no, please God, no, not the bees. Boy, man, that one is really out to get me. And we're to use our new item we found right here. And now we're going to get ready to take on our friend Plant 42. What happened to the other 41, I don't know. But first we got to grab the key. Homeboy didn't make it. Sorry, homeboy. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, but here's the only part of the game where there is nudity in a more artistic form. Kind of laying like that one broad from Titanic. Kind of does seem like she's laying exactly like that, huh? Now we're going to ready our self-defense gun. We're going to pop the first shot off on it once Plant 42 opens up. You want to shoot the bulb. Fighting this guy with the knife is kind of a pain in the ass. So there's the first shot. And we're just going to kind of not get hit, but hey, stuff happens. Alright, so yeah, we're definitely taking more damage than I was hoping to. It kind of just caught up to me. I had some pretty good dodging and whatnot, so Plant 42 decided, hey, I'm going to put an end to that. So he decided to go on ahead and slime the hell out of me, whatever that crap was. And this room still kind of confuses me. There's so many different angles. But we got what we want. And now we're going to move on. A little curious to see how much damage I took. Skip that. Hello, phone. Actually, I don't even know why I did that. You can just run right past, so yeah, that was kind of dumb of me to do. Yeah, it got me in caution status. You know what? I'm going, for the sake of safety here, and since I haven't been messing up, I'm actually going to go in here. Gonna grab this. And hey, why not just grab this too? Not that, come on. And we're going to... This is now useless. There's a part here where, or there's a part coming up, I should say, where it's very easy to get poisoned by snakes. New players and even seasoned players will get bit by this thing every now and again. I've seen it on, speed runs and whatnot. I've been lucky the past couple times I've been doing this, so I'm not holding my breath to continue that luck streak. It would be nice not to, but even if we do get poisoned, there is there will be a blue herb by all those dogs that I skipped. But the problem is grabbing the blue herb before I have dogs start biting the hell out of me, and so there's a bite there. But I didn't get poisoned, so that's actually really good. Pretty happy. Now I just need to get past these dogs without pissing them off too much. That was not the right way to go, but it's okay. We survived it. We're going to pick up these rounds here. Or are we? No, I don't want this. I'm trying to see what type of rounds these are. Okay, so those are acid rounds. We're going to use those up against Yawn. I think he's highly susceptible to acid rounds. We're going to leave that metal in there. And start making our way. And now the next enemy type will be introduced here, but again, we're just going to skip them. There is a hunter in this next room that I am going to go on ahead and take out, because he has a tendency to try to cut you off on the stairs. So even if he doesn't die, that's fine. I just want to lay him down. We're going to get into our next area we need to be. This is actually the area that Diamond was talking about in the chat. That gives him a little bit of trouble. Him or her, sorry, I don't know. So the first thing to do is you want to just move this, and don't get scared when you're moving this. See right here, a lot of people would probably just bail out by now, but then they notice that the walls will actually stop because the statue stops them. How the statue is immovable, or isn't immovable, after the walls just kind of clasp into it, I don't know. So yeah, this is where your tank control skills are kind of put to the test. Is right there. That can get a lot of newer players. Fortunately, we're not too new at this game. We've only been playing it for 15 years. And we'll grab our next key item. So we're about halfway into the run. Hopefully even, well, if everything goes smoothly, even less than that. It's going to be a spider over here that's going to try and troll. But luckily enough, we got past him. Kind of hugging the wall right there seems to help out a lot. But if you do get poisoned, there's an herb right there. There's going to be another zombie right here. I didn't think he was going to cooperate too well. I don't want to get grabbed by him. Now we have another friend here. I'm not going to even try and bother dodging him, so to speak. I'm going to actually just run around the kitchen table. And we'll just leave it at that. So the point is to be up here, we want to grab a battery that we're going to need for an elevator. Okay, that went well. We're also going to grab some rounds here. That'll really, really help out. And hey, why not? Again, I forgot to unequip my weapon. Seriously, not good. Not good with that at all. So that Crimson Head is in here. He's probably gonna troll. Oh, go, go, go! Oh, that could have been a little better, but it wasn't too bad either. So I'm gonna take it. I'm going to take it, and I'm not even gonna complain. That's fine. I might as well just leave my weapon equipped at this point. And here's the next door. Yeah, this can really, really be tough if you don't know where to go and you're just exploring every room and hallway again. Yeah, definitely not a good thing. I'm pretty sure that Jan doesn't like acid rounds. I don't know if he can poison you the second time around. I'm really not sure, so I just like to play it safe. I guess that's probably something else that I could have attempted to test out. Fighting him on a knife run is definitely a pain in the ass. As I'm sure you can imagine, you just got to run around over and over and just knife him in the tail over and over, and it's... Oh, yeah, that sucks. It's very, very... I keep saying the same words like 2 times over, but yeah, it's a pain in the ass. It's not hard, it's just a pain in the ass. Okay, so that's done. Now we need to go back into the scary room with the Crimson Head because we want to get to another room to use the key into the next, well, door. The next, what is this, the helmet key? Yeah. So we want to access the next helmet door, and unfortunately we are going to have to go past our Crimson Head friend once again. So kind of a little deja vu going on here. But hopefully he'll behave himself. Which he did. Thank you, Mr. Crimson Head. I hear that room is a speedrun killer. So yeah. My condolences. We're going to go on ahead and switch off this light. you know what? Yeah, I got a little ahead of myself there. I'm gonna grab these. I don't think I'm gonna need them, but since I have room, why not, right? Doesn't hurt. Okay, now we're gonna take this little weird eagle thing, just kind of run underneath it, and we need to keep its attention over there briefly so we can just grab this. So it's like, oh, our inventory is full, and that's never any good, but actually we'll be able to free up another spot. We're actually going to have quite a few spots freed up. So through this way. Let's see, what time is it? It's 3:30. She said she was going to try and get out an hour early, so. But still no word. Still no word. Bird. And we're back to a very familiar spot. What we want to do now is open up the final helmet door. This in turn will get rid of the key and free up a slot. So we're happy. And we're gonna get a important item from this room. We're going to go on ahead and take this, put it into that, and now we got a little puzzle. Come on. That should work. It's going to look a little wonky, but I think it'll work. There we go. Whatever works, right? Examine that. Dodge that dude. That duderino. And we're going to go and use this key right away so we can get it out of our inventory. I'm actually going to be making a safety save soonish. Not quite yet, but soonish. I'm going to make 2 safety saves. One's going to be for our friend Black Tiger the Spider, and one's going to be for Lisa Trevor, because she can one-hit you off of... she can one-hit kill you. You have to be very sloppy with it in order for her to do that. You don't want to be, against any cliffs or edges. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get to it, but it has happened to me once before. Not during a speed run, thankfully, but yeah. Ever since I found that out, I always made sure to make a save beforehand. Alright. We messed up right there. We were supposed to not run this way, actually. So, yeah, all this going on is totally avoidable. I messed up big time there. But the way that we're going to be going, I got a little ahead of myself. I tend to do that quite a bit. That shouldn't have happened. I need to really keep my head in the game. I was actually looking at the time, and I'm like, oh, I'm making great time here, like no mistakes so far. And yeah, I think that would probably be the biggest mistake I made. Ooh, please stay away. So yeah, that usually goes better, but we messed up there. But we're gonna try and bounce back. Okay, and as you can see, we can right our wrong that we made here. And just keep moving on. Going to unequip this. Should have done that already, but again, I keep forgetting to do it. So, good speedrunner, I am not. But hey, I'll take the at least above average. You know, I'll take the B plus. The other guys, they can have the A plus. You know what? We don't need to do that yet. I almost made that mistake again. I've made that mistake in the past multiple times, and that is just another classic case of me getting ahead of myself. Alright, so we got hit, we got poisoned, but, ooh, we got hit again. We were just destined to get hit there. But again, that's okay because we have a solution for that. So yeah, right now we're poisoned. I'll have to watch a runner do that part. But yeah, you can just use that. Not good. That was definitely not a good, oh geez, I'm not close enough. I'm still not close enough. Alright, now we're messing up. This dog is probably going to get a piece of me, I'm thinking. Yeah, he kind of did a little nudge at my head there, but that's okay. We should have plenty of health. We just actually got ourselves back up to max value of health, so... Yeah, the dogs are having some fun with me right now. But what are you going to do? We're still in the fine status, so that's good. And just keep moving on. Now, hopefully the dogs won't bully us too much as we make our next appearance through. Okay, and he did. Fucker. And we aren't done with the dogs just yet either, because I still have this guy down here that's clearly going to try and harass me. This guy don't like me, not one bit. Sometimes he gets really, really close. Oh, wow, I never got hit by that one before, so that's actually new to me. I didn't even know he was there, to be honest with you. But again, we're okay. We're actually going to be making a safety save very soon, too, so everything will be alright. But yeah, that is definitely not the best I've ever done. I've actually gotten through that whole area without getting hit before multiple times. Just today ain't my day as far as that goes. But a few things have been going right, though. So, I don't know. It probably just would have been better for me just to nuke him with my launcher. But again, we're okay. I think I might grab that herb on the way out. So we're going to take this. We're going to drop off some items in the chest too. Okay. We still have another hunter that we're going to have to dodge as well. I'm gonna grab this. Let's use that right away. So this guy really wanted my blood. I'm very happy that he didn't beat the crap out of me there. Alright, so here's going to be our safety save. Which takes forever, but okay. Want to keep that. I think we should be okay holding on to the rest of this stuff. We can get rid of this too. And we need this. Come on. It's so damn sensitive. Hello, how are you? How is your day going so far? Alright, so our next big worry is Black Tiger. We don't want to get beat down by this dude. Right here is also a good reason to safety save, because this can get a little scary sometimes, but we're okay. You're fine? Good to know, me too, man. So how's your day going? You a big Resident Evil fan? What's the word, my man? So yeah, we don't want to get destroyed by this guy. I'm going to try and lure him. Alright, he's going to yak on me. Thanks for that. This room is not going the way I was hoping it would. Try and get in there before things get too out of hand. That didn't go too great, but what are you gonna do? We're in caution. We'll just grab one of these old herbs here. Yeah, I noticed your name is in Japanese. Or yes, I am American. Oh, you mean you speaking English fine? Or typing it, I should say. We're just here doing a little mini speed run of Resident Evil HD Remaster. Just an amateur speed run. I'm not by any means a professional speedrunner or anything, obviously. But yeah, greetings from America. Thank you for stopping to chat. Right. We can't skip this. And then we have not a hard puzzle to do next, but just more so annoying. Oh, you're a high school student? That's good. God, man, I've been out of high school for a long time now. 2, 3, 4, 5. I had a lot of fun when I was in high school, though. A lot of fun getting in trouble and stuff like that, too. So as you can see, it can be a very tedious puzzle. but it's not hard by any means. We don't want to step on that middle platform. We want to just bring this over here. What time is it in Japan right now? Move this over. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they never really, when I was going to high school, the only things they would teach us were either Spanish or French. I would love to learn Japanese or even, I always wanted to learn either Japanese or German or hell, even both. That would be pretty cool. Okay, now we're gonna move this. 1, 2, 3. You think so, huh? Yeah, I know when I first played it, I was very creeped out by it. It is a pretty damn scary game. Alright. We got what we need, now we gotta backtrack back, and we also have to dodge the spider again too. Which shouldn't be too hard. Because all we gotta do now is just run to the door. And running is something that I'm good at. Alright, so he'll be in here. He'll be in here causing trouble. Ooh, man. He really, really wants me right now. But luckily enough, he ain't getting me. We're gonna hit up the item box again, too. Oh, what, the door animation? Yeah, that was used pretty much just to mask a loading screen in the original, but now it's totally pointless. The only thing that I can really do now is it kind of builds tension a bit, because you never know, if you're new to the game, you never know what the heck's going to be behind that door. So, I mean, it's good for, for that. Alright. We're doing fairly well right now. Not too bad if I say so myself. We're going to take this fuse out. How do you pronounce it? Taku? I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Alright. Skip this. And skip that. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad that I pronounced it right. Taku. It's a pretty cool name. Alright, so Lisa Trevor is over here going to try and cause us some trouble. Lisa Trevor hits really, really hard, so yeah, we definitely don't want to get hit by her by any means necessary. No, I haven't played it yet. I don't at the moment. I don't really have any plans to. But it looks like a pretty interesting game, though. I'll say that. Yeah, I haven't really been playing anything new lately. I've actually just been playing a bunch of Resident Evil games, which is what my channel has a whole bunch of right now. A whole bunch of streams of Resident Evil games. Why is she not? There we go. Okay. That'll work. But no, I haven't. How is it? You like it? The last multiplayer game I've been playing was Battlefield 1, and that was actually a while back, too. Oh, is it? Oh, that's cool, man. Alright, so we're going to run back this way. Well, this is my favorite Resident Evil video game. I wouldn't say that this is my favorite game of all time, though. I'm not sure what my favorite game is. Now we're going to go down here. I do have Battlefield 4. I have it on PlayStation 4. I haven't played too much of that one. I don't know, I couldn't really get into it too much, but I really didn't have anybody to play with. So, I'm sure that's the reason as to why, but yeah, I really did enjoy the little bit that I did play, and I really did enjoy Battlefield 1 though a lot. Alright, so we're gonna smash this. We're gonna Hulk smash this. Alright, we got that. We're ready to rock and roll. That was a pretty cool game. I got a few clips of Battlefield 4 on my channel, but yeah, again, like I said, I really didn't play it a lot. And by the time I started trying to play it again, man, there was just so many pros on it. I kept getting my butt kicked, so I was like, I'm just going to try another one. Whoa. That wasn't good. We're going to do this right now, actually. Just for safety reasons. What time is it here? I'll have to check. Hold on. Let me get into the next room and then I'll tell you. Whoa, buddy. She ain't liking me. Right now it is 4 p.m. Alright, so I think we're making some pretty decent timing here. We're getting very close to the end of the game, the last phase of the game. I don't know. I don't know if I missed it. What time is it over by you? And this is how Lisa Trevor got down there in the first place. We'll be seeing her one more time after this. But we're close. We haven't messed up too much, which is always a good thing. Now there'll be some zombies in here that replace the crows. Easy dodge right there, just hug the wall. And we're going to be making a safety save very soon. This game doesn't do any auto saving or anything like that, so we're pretty much just for safety reasons. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to mess up. Not after I spent an hour and a half. We're gonna actually need this. Let's not run by that. That would never be a good thing. Just straight through here. We're going to use this as a shortcut to get back to the main hall. I guess Katykins decided to stay the whole day at work. So maybe she got busy, so that's good. So now we got everything we need. Let's just open this up. There's one. There's two. Let's open it up. So yeah, we're gonna make a little safety save here. That means I gotta go in here really quick, unfortunately, waste a little bit of time. But again, I don't want to get one hit killed by her. Oh, what am I doing? Ink ribbons are used automatically. Alright. Come on. Alright, we're ready to rock and roll and commence the final phase of the game. So yeah, we don't want her to beat us up. She's very, very, not too happy with me right now. So there you go. There's Lisa Trevor. Get a quick little cutscene. It's actually possible to knock her down with the infinite rocket launcher and not even go through this cutscene, which would definitely save time. I have the infinite launcher on my other data, but I didn't want to go through the game pretty much breaking it in half. I figured add some level of challenge to it. We already have it on very easy for the sake of just being able to get through it fast as possible. So use this, run around. Use that. Skip the cutscene. And now we are in championship rounds. We're pretty much just going to hold on to everything we got. We won't be cluttering up our inventory. Give him an old zapparoo. Well, at least we dodged him. He kind of got up there fast. The enemies are being a little aggressive with me, it seems, today. Now let's boot up the old AOL. And we want this one open too. Done with that, log off. Bait and lure him just to make it a little quicker. Just a little bit. And now this code can be random. There's a 50-50 chance that you can get it on the first try. So we're going to try. And of course that wasn't the correct one. That's okay. We got what we want. Let's get the hell out of here. Again, zombies that are on the stairs don't have a grab animation, but they will try to throw up on you. Why, I don't know. I'm gonna skip this dude again. Always just hug the wall. He'll always have the same reaction so long as you start running as soon as you get in that room. and hug the wall right there. He'll never get you. We want to blow his brains out because he'll cause us trouble a little later down the road, so better just to kill him. Now make our way back. I actually remembered to put my weapon, or unequip my weapon, so let's do that. Oh, you know what? That was probably kind of pointless because I got to take it back out anyways because I need to blow this guy's brains out. Now we can put it away, or can we? I can't remember. I have to see what's going on in here. I think there's a zombie in here, but he's facing the other way, and you can just kind of not even disturb him. Yeah. He will never even know you're there. So now this is the part where we can't run. Or maybe we can, kind of. I don't know. I never tried, and I'm definitely not going to make any exception about it today. But this is exactly why we got rid of those two enemies, so they don't hinder us while we're walking. Also, I don't know if using a weapon would trigger the nitro to explode. I never took the chance, and again, I never will. But it looks like we're going to make some pretty decent time here. Nothing nothing world record or anything like that, but probably a personal best for myself. So I'll take it. And Katykins will be getting off work soon. Maybe, I don't know. Now see, that bug would have been there slashing at me in this net while I'm just trying to walk away, so we don't want that. Now we're free to do whatever the hell we want. Let's actually put this away. Ignore the bugs. Like I said, the worst enemy in this game, I don't know. It's kind of a matchup between the dogs and the zombies. I guess I'll say zombies because there's more of them that you got to deal with. But the dogs are probably second. I couldn't see anything. It was in my line of sight. Good thing I just kind of already know where to go. So we're almost done. We'll be getting the bad ending. which is fine. I don't care. It's quicker. And that's what we want. We want speed. Okay, so we're coming up to the last thing we gotta kill, so equip that. Skip, 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 kill. And it's this way. Unequip that for a little additional speed. I think I'll actually be re-equipping it just to deal with them other zombies in the hall, so I guess I lied about it being the last enemy we'll be killing. It'll just be faster instead of me trying to bait and lure them and dodge. Just blow their heads off instead. But we don't need to equip it just yet. Let's not get crazy here, fellas. Alright, so we still have some zombie friends hanging out over here. We're gonna give them the old 44 Magnum treatment, though. Surprised it didn't pop his head off. That one did. Time to get the hell out of here. I always run past that thing. I'm really glad that I remembered this time. Alright. Now we're going to grab our final item. Boom, there you go. Let's see what our final time was.
Jill, you did it fine.
So, pretty much coinciding right with the stream, it went at 1:49. It's definitely my best yet. My best time my own personal best. I've only killed 22 creatures. That's pretty cool. Used some health items. I had 2 safety saves, so not too bad. Yeah. So that's going to pretty much be it for me streaming Resident Evil HD for quite some time, because I'm now moving on to Resident Evil 5. Took advantage of the PlayStation 4's what is it, the Deal of the Dead or whatever the hell it was, their Halloween sale. So I got a whole bunch of Resident Evil games to play, but for now, this is it right here. Thanks for the people who came in the chat. Thanks for the people who just came in to watch. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we will see you next time.